Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about none other than Kaspa itself. Shout out to the Kaspa family, of course, for showing tremendous love day in, day out. If you're enjoying these updates and you want to see a continuation of these updates, you guys know what to do. But yeah, looking across the board, Wednesday has been, an amazing day for the crypto markets. Bitcoin was able to reclaim back above $100,000 and dominance has literally been falling sharply, which of course is giving altcoins even more of a push to move towards the upside, as we can see across the board. But let's take a look at Kaspa and really understand what's happening right now within its price. So Kaspa is showing a lot of strength recently, and again, I want to kind of talk about some of the comments that I started to see coming over the last update that I made, which we're going to get into when I pull out the charts. But looking at the price of Kaspa right now, 13.77 cents, up 0.4% in USD comparative, down 2.9% in Bitcoin comparative. Now, if you're looking at the market valuation, $3.5 billion with the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 100 million. Before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So look at the dominance index. This has been pulling down quite sharply, and this is an amazing thing, especially when Bitcoin is just ripping, towards that $100,000 price point. We actually did make our, way to the $100,000 price point, but of course, we haven't really managed to stay above there. It's a very important level, but we are literally on the brink of retesting it again, and if we're able to see that close, that could be amazing, for the broader market. But with that said, let's shift our focus towards Kaspa. I started seeing, 2 to 3 comments, not all, just a few, comments coming in. Oh, you're saying, Kaspa is about to pump now. What is this? If you watch my videos daily, you know exactly what I talk about. I'm not out here talking negative about any project for no reason. Where, credit is deserved, I say it. And if, indeed the price is looking bullish, why would I sit here and say the price is looking bearish? So over the past few months, again, if you follow my channel on a regular basis, you guys know I've been, bearish pretty much since we were having a little bit of a hard time back, in August, breaking out of this major key resistance. And of course, we know what followed after that. We retested the likes of 10 cents. But of course, if you watch the videos daily, on a regular basis, one thing I've always said is, we need to realize the patterns, with Kaspa. It's one of the coins that has, major swings. So, a lot of volatility within its price. So it does not mean that, Kaspa's price cannot go up, but in the immediate term, the weakness can be easily, seen when you're analyzing the charts. And we saw that happen yet again after dropping below the 78.6 back on December. But, it has bounced. And of course, us breaking above the key resistance at that 13.5 cents, is a level that I've spoken to you guys about. This is where you want to see the price of Kaspa, staying at the latest, at the absolute latest. And of course, 78.6 is where, things could really start getting excited. But, so far, so good. Obviously there's a lot of speculation going around, the exchange listing. And even if Binance were not to list it, I think, potentially maybe one of the bigger centralized other exchanges, there's not only one, there's multiple. Maybe one of the other ones could come out on board and, list Kaspa. So, the way it's currently holding, of course, one thing I want you guys to realize is the broader market is pumping. It's not just Kaspa, but the fact that it's still remaining above this key support line is a good thing to see. So far, so good. Now, let's kind of go back on the daily time frame. Let me show you guys, what has happened. So remember back in, November when we broke out of this key resistance, price actually made its way up to the 78.6 quite fast. So could we see something like that happen again? Yes. Obviously, there is some resistance around this range, where we currently are sitting. If this resistance is able to break out, I think the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level could be in play quite fast, and it's about a 16% move. So, these are some realistic targets that could potentially, be reached for Kaspa quite fast. So, that's how I'm currently analyzing Kaspa right now. Overall momentum is looking good. The fact that it's still holding above this key resistance, which of course is now a support, I like this. But of course, one step at a time. Right now you need to realize there's a little bit of a narrative playing out. These specific utility projects are pumping like crazy. Look at XDC, Algorand, XRP, HBAR, Solana. You're noticing a little bit of a trend playing out. And I think this has a huge, factor due to obviously Donald Trump coming into the office and of course regulation. There's a lot of smart money that's focusing on the regulation standpoint. The coins that are regulatory, the ones that are looking to get the regulatory approval, the ones that are actually have strong fundamentals, the ones that have a use case, are the ones in the long term that are going to be here to stay. Meme coins, of course, I've said this from the beginning. You never want to, think that, meme coins are just going to continue to go up. It's literally, just a cycle thing in my opinion. I think 99.9%, of course, there's going to be some blue chips, but 99.98% of the meme coins are going to go to zero. So, I like what I'm seeing right now. I think, Kaspa is looking amazing right now. Some of the targets back in the 78.6 could actually become a reality, but you want to be paying very close attention to Bitcoin, which is looking amazing right now. But again, I'll keep you guys covered one step at a time. Let me know down below what you guys think. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.